have to go back to the passport office to take their biometrics, that we need to have our systems synchronized. They have to integrate, talk to each other, and instead of these silos that we are promoting. So clearly, I believe in having a national ID system, and this has been in the works for many, many years. I recall that Professor Mills, President Mahama, and even before them, all governments have played their role in making sure that we have a national ID for our country. So I don't see how anybody will oppose a national ID system.
Honorable nominee, my next question to you. My next question to you has to do with my next question to you has to do with your tax. Now, yes, honorable member. Now, pay attention to the details thereon. Your 2023 and 2024 tax clearance certificate. Now, on your CV, you indicate that you haven't had any gainful employment in the private sector since you left school, from the CV you provided. The CV you provided, you've not done any private work, you've not been in any employment outside of your political appointment. Do you maintain that?
It's not factual. I'm wondering if you have the right CV.
Yes.
Do you have my 10-page CV? Because
Let's do step by step, please.
So that is not factual. You're
Okay, please don't worry. Kindly, since you have the correct one before you, let's go. Take us to the gainful employment component of your CV.
if you come with me to page 7 of my CV, you see that as a student at the University of Ghana, I was the campus manager of Carrera Computers Resource Center at the University of Ghana. It was above Ekwafu Hall, the Ekwafu Hall JCR, and my mates know that I did employ some of them as campus manager. This was a campus job. And before that job as well, I taught computers at Cosmopolitan Computer Systems in Koko. Some of my students are here doing national service. I meet them every day. And then we talked earlier about service solutions. So it is not accurate to say that I've never worked in the private sector.
Thank you very much.
So the campus job, you were a full-time student at Legon, correct?
Yes, I was.
So this job you were doing on campus was a part-time job, correct?
Yes, I've always loved to work. Yes, I believe in the dignity of work. And let me also add that during vacations, I took on vacation jobs. My mates will tell you that I was part of the work abroad squad on summer holidays, typically in the United States during summer holidays. So I've always believed in the dignity of work.
Okay, work abroad squad. So share with us the periods that you went to America. Did you take that J1 visa that allowed you to work as a student during that short period? Was that the visa you were on?
I want to believe so because I was allowed to work and I had no issues.
We would want to give you the benefit of sharing that visa with us. We know you don't have it here.
Yes, I'm happy to share.
Since you consider that you were
very happy
work
to share
abroad,
that. Yes,
you'll be sharing that with us.
Absolutely.
Okay, can you share with us the various works you did abroad, the work abroad? What specifically you did?
Yeah, quite a number of jobs. One in a hotel called Doyle. I also worked in the dollar shop, and then I also worked in Sears. Depends on the year and what openings are available.
Now, in Koko, you say you taught at Nkoko for your national service. National service cannot be described as gainful employment. It's not employment, it's national service.
I never said national service. So in Koko was the 2-year break between secondary school and university. I thought that I made good use of the time. So I joined an uncle who was running a computer firm in Coleman International School. I'm very proud of that job I took as I must have been, 19 or 18.
Which year did you take up?
This must be between 1999. I left Presec in 99. So between 1999 and 2001.
So you mean this was before university?
Absolutely. I've always worked. That's why when I hear people say I've never worked before, I laugh
Mr.
at them.
Ablakwa, please pay attention.
No, it's
about
important.
what somebody has said.
No, it's
that is
important.
not why we, please.
I believe that's what's informing some of these questions.
Mr. Chairman,
because that's why having my CV, you said
Mr.
that I've
Chairman,
never worked.
the nominee must learn to reciprocate respect.
Honorable nominee.
I mean no this.
You should
Honorable
learn to
nominee,
reciprocate
but honorable
respect.
minority leader.
Respect.
If the nominee in his answer indicated clearly that the gap between SS and university, so clearly that will be before going to university. So the question whether it is before going to university for me is unwarranted.
Chairman, absolute respect to you. Can you withdraw the word unwarranted? Please. Chairman. Chairman.
Then let me substitute it to say that it's not needed. Because the answer has been provided that I did that work between my SS and the university. So it cannot be that he completes university before doing that particular work. It is stated in the answer.
Honorable nominee, you referred to page 7 of your CV. Is that where the Nkoko school is stated?
When I referred to page 7, I was talking about Carrera Computers at the University of Ghana. That's what I said.
Okay. But this one that you said you worked between 1999 and 2000, you said the 2 years prior to going to university, you did some work, gainful employment. Do you have it on your CV?
No, I didn't think that I should add that.
So I wasn't wrong when I said it was on your CV, and you said
no. You said I've never worked in the private sector. Carrera Computers is not owned by the government.
Yes, in your...
With all due respect.
In your answer, you brought in this Nkoko school.
Yeah, and work abroad,
which
is all not here.
Yes. So you would agree with me that I am dealing with what is before me, and I can't speculate.
Except that you are not dealing with what is before you properly. You didn't see Carrera Computers and concluded that I had no private sector work experience, which was unfair to me.
Honorable nominee, you said that the work you did, which you did not document in your CV, was gainful employment. My question was anchored on gainful employment. You are saying that you did some work 2 years before going to university, gainful employment. Let us stay there for a while. Let's stay there for a while. This gainful employment, were you being paid salary month on month?
For the record, there have been many gainful employments that are listed here, and so it's important to set the record straight. Yes, I was being paid monthly.
Were you contributing taxes?
My employer was.
Was there SNIT contribution?
I believe so.
Given the opportunity, would you be able to furnish us with those details of taxes that were deducted at source and your SNIT contribution for that period?
Very happy to do that.
Would you take the leave of chairman to amend your CV to include the employment details you just spoke about?
That is if the nominee he decides that he wants to do that. If there is a need, but if there is no need, as a result of which he didn't put it on the CV, so be it. Let me also place on record that for the purposes of taxes, we have the tax clearance of the nominee before us.
Honorable nominee, Savvy, the company that you said you registered and you were the sole shareholder, you said you did some work. You had some contracts, and when those contracts terminated, you decided to fold it up. It became defunct, you said. Now, for the period that the company, you executed some jobs, did you pay taxes to the state?
Yes, I did.
Did you have employees apart from you?
Yes, 3.
Did you pay their SNIT contributions?
Yes, I did.
Did you pay their taxes?
Absolutely.
Given the opportunity, can you furnish this committee with all those details?
I'm happy to do that.
Thank you. Now, between 2013 and now, have you done any work apart from your politics? Have you done any work, and I'll break it down, as in consultancy work that has earned you an income, or engage in some other business that you've earned some income apart from the politics?
Full-time politician.
So you have no other source of income apart from your earnings as a member of parliament?
Well, apart from little savings, investments, and the support of my dearest lawyer wife, as I call her.
Thank you very much. I recognize Honorable Mama Yarga, the leader, majority leader, for follow-up question.
Mr. Nominee, is there a job such as a politician?
Well, it's public service, and we receive little compensation for it. So it's more public service.
So you've been a public servant, serving in specific publicly established offices.
Yes, please.
Can you name some of those offices?
The Deputy Minister for Information, office I occupied. Deputy Minister for Education, office I occupied. Member of Parliament for 4 terms. So these are some of the public offices I have occupied over the period.
Established under the Constitution?
Rightly so, Majority Leader.
So there's no such thing as a politician, working as a politician?
We work as public servants. I mean, we use it loosely that we are all politicians, but I follow your guidance, Majority Leader.
You know, anyway, fair enough. So, Honorable Nominee, on your CV, where did you stay? Where did you write you were born?
Born in Accra.
So you'll be surprised for anybody to suggest that you were born in Aveyeme Battle.
No, that's... Yeah, I'll be surprised. That's my hometown, but I was born in Accra, in Kolebu.
Now, Chairman, let me, with your leave, nominee, please, respectfully, this has nothing to do with you. I just want to bring a matter to the attention of the chair of the committee and to all of us. So, Chair, the rules of the House provides in order 2171. And I read, the appointment committee comprises the first deputy speaker as chairperson, minority leader as ranking member, the Deputy Majority Leader as Vice Chairperson, and the following other members. A, Deputy Minority Leader. B, Majority Chief Whip. C, Minority Chief Whip.
Order.
Mr. Chair, we are standing orders, there are two prints. So the one you are holding with this color, that's fine. Fortunately, I also have the same thing here. The appointment committee comprises the first deputy speaker as chairperson, the minority leader as ranking member. It's the same, don't mind them. It's the same, don't mind them.
Please proceed.
If you are not firm, they will confuse you. I've been in this game for long. You can't confuse me on rules. The deputy majority leader as vice chairperson, the deputy minority leader as deputy ranking member, and the following other members. Majority chief whip. B, minority chief whip. And 5 other members selected based on the numerical strength of the parties in Parliament. Two, the chairperson and the ranking member and 2 other members of the relevant subject standing or select committee shall join the members of the appointment committee to consider persons nominated by the president for appointment. Those follows, and I will read them as Chief Justice and Justice of the Supreme Court, Ministers of State, Deputy Ministers, the Administrator of the District Assembly's Common Fund, the Special Prosecutor, and other persons specified under the Constitution or any other enactment. Mr. Chair, I have been informed that a moment ago, Mr. Speaker has made certain orders to the effect that this committee has to be reconstituted. I would want to bring such orders of Mr. Speaker to your attention in view of certain developments on the House floor. I do not know whether such development has come to your attention too. But since Mr. Speaker has made consequential orders and it has just been brought to my attention, I believe that we may have to be guided by the orders of Mr. Speaker. And he went further to say that we should proceed according to my first deputy whip. He is further directed that we appear before him in his office. So I'm just bringing this to your attention, and he, with emphasis, according to the first deputy whip, that leadership should come to him so that this appointment committee is reconstituted. I believe that when we appear before him, he would give the directives as to how this can be done in accordance with our rules. So I'm just bringing this to your attention, for your guidance. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for bringing it to my attention. I will give the floor to Honorable Mahama Yariga, the Majority Leader. Then I'll make categorical pronouncement.
Chairman, the Minority Leader started reading Order 217. Minority reading Order 217. But he didn't conclude on why he was reading Order 217. I don't know if he was reading Order 217 with a view to raising the question of quorum, or he just enjoys reading Order 217. So can you tell us why you read Order 217?
Okay, Chairman, Leader, thank you very much. The reason I referred to Order 217 was that the information from the first Deputy Whip was to the effect that Mr. Speaker has made certain orders at the plenary, and he consequentially added that this committee, as presently constituted, must be reconstituted. 1. And 2, that this committee should, leadership of this committee should meet him in his office. I did not go into details as to the orders, but I only had to refer to the 217 because we know from what the first Deputy Whip just told me that there are certain developments at the plenary. So, and I felt that I should bring that to the attention of Chair.
Thank you. Yes, I was at plenary when the Speaker made a formal communication to the House. In the Speaker's communication, he did not suspend the sitting of the Appointments Committee. He did not suspend the sitting of the Appointments Committee. What the Speaker said is that the